Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. Okay, hi. I actually just pretty much did no filming or anything for a little bit. I was kind of stuck. Well, after finishing, sorry, I'm putting sunscreen on. After finishing that filet crochet project, I just wanted a break. I feel like that's kind of normal after finishing a decent sized project. And I went back to the drawing board and started actually planning stuff out instead of just rambling thoughts. And I have a few projects. So I started the cathedral flower, and I'm really excited for that as a table runner. So very exciting. And then basically I'm going to introduce another project alongside the filet crochet because I was walking around in my bedroom looking for those rods for the dagger tapestry, and I noticed a whole stash of yarn in this back corner, and it really overwhelmed me because I'm like starting to realize how much freaking yarn I have. Like, I know people have a lot of yarn, but like, I live in an apartment. I don't have room for all of this. And honestly, it's just one of those things where when I was doing tapestry crochet, I was always like needing shades of things, like different shades of orange, different shades of pink, different shades of blue, on and on and on and on. And so it's just like, because I wanted to be like, oh, a warm blue, a cool blue, a more red purple, a more blue purple, like kind of things like that. And so it's like I could just like grab. And since I'm on a filet crochet thing, I would like to get through the small balls of things. So I came up with the perfect scrap yarn project. We're going to do a checkerboard blanket. I'm not a big blanket maker. I've only made like 2 and they're not even big because blankets are just not like my thing. I feel like my phone is crooked. Sorry, guys. Blankets are just not my thing. They're a big project. They're something that don't keep my attention because I think blankets are kind of boring. Like, it's a blanket, anyways. But I was thinking the other day, I was like, I need one good big blanket, just one. I should just have at least one. So I'm going to do it big and we're going to do it wild. So that is something we're going to introduce soon. Yeah, very excited. So right now, I just put my sunscreen on my face, but today, we're going to go to Lava Island. My husband is off today. It is Sunday. We are going to go, it's basically a giant, bounce house. And look, I know this isn't my shade. It's really hard to find my shade, or I might just be really not smart about it, but anyways. But yeah, okay, so Lava Island is a giant, this keeps slipping, it's so funny, it's like crooked. Okay, but Lava Island is basically a giant like jungle gym and like bounce house with like trampolines and like slides, and it's friendly for toddlers. And I love to like I got grippy socks for this. I take Lava Island very seriously. I love jumping on the trampolines and just going freaking crazy. You can get an hour pass, but we get the day pass every single time, and we're members, so I think we get a free one today, so one of us is going to be able to jump for free. But and me and Clint just go crazy, and we climb jungle gyms with her, and we go down slides. I think we have more fun than like a lot of the kids, and a lot of the kids will just like get the hour pass, and we'll see them get called and walk out the door, and we just go ham. We'll go like 2.5 hours. We'll go like across the street and get lunch, and then we'll come back and do another 2.5 hours. It's just really fun, and I love doing stuff like this with her as much as possible because it's good exercise. She's an only child and she's going to stay an only child. So it's good to, you know, I want her to socialize with other kids as much as possible, especially before she gets to school, so that she's not just like bereft of any idea of how to socialize. And of course you don't have to spend money to do things like this. Honestly, we go to Lava Island because I like it. Like, I beg my husband all week. I'm like, can we please go to Lava Island? I want to, it's such good exercise and it's so fun. Like, how can you argue with that? Like, who doesn't like jumping on trampolines? And they're all like laid out so you can go boing, boing from like one to the other. You can like jump off the wall. It's just so fun. And I can't do like trampoline tricks. I don't, like, you're not supposed to anyways, but like I literally have the best time just like butt bouncing and like bouncing on my back and stuff and then coming back up and just like jumping around. Sometimes I pretend I'm like Tarzan or something and just like swinging from vines and like but yeah, so I guess we're doing a little bit of makeup right now. I put my sunscreen on and I wouldn't normally like want to put makeup on for something like this, but now that I wear sunscreen every day, it makes my face white. Like, I look ghostly, ghastly, both. I think both would work. But after putting sunscreen on, so I just need to like honestly put a little color back in my face after I use it. But, you know, it's the price of being an old lady. Gotta do what you gotta do. Also, I love this. These sticks, they will break, like, they flake off, which kind of bothers me, but I also think that's because my daughter gets into them and messes them up a little bit. But this Miko Beauty, these jelly blushes, this one's like the more purpley pink. There's like a corally, like warm orangey pink that's really, really pretty that actually I like more, but I'm out of it because I used it all. But the purple one is still really cute too. And honestly, sometimes I wonder, I've been looking at like color seasons and stuff and people trying to like match, and I think I might be like an olive skin tone. And I think that makes it difficult to like figure it out. And because like this lady is on TikTok and she does the color seasons, and she like was like screaming on this TikTok, and she was just like, if you look like a Victorian pale child in the winter and then you turn into a golden goddess in the summer, you have an olive skin tone and all this kind of stuff, and you're gonna get a different color season than like, I don't know why I have this accent. I think she has an accent. And then other people do and all this kind of stuff. And so I think that's like a lot of my problem with like foundations and like, and also I'm just like somebody, I don't want to spend hours like searching my, like looking up like what foundation works for me. I just want to like grab something and leave. And so I have like a couple, like the 118 and the 120, and then sometimes I dabble in I think it's the 115 in the winter. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. And we're talking Maybelline here. I've been using this foundation since high school, and I feel like it's still popular. It's a good foundation. There's nothing wrong with it. Maybelline Fit Me. So yeah, and then I don't think I'm gonna do anything else. That's it. I don't need like mascara to go to the place. But yeah, do you like my cat tapestry? He's really cute. I got that on Bracelet Book too. Actually, I might put in the comments of my other video the where I sourced that pattern for the dagger tapestry, because I did not make that pattern. It's on Bracelet Book. And I highly recommend, if you crochet or embroider or any stuff like that, you should be on Bracelet Book. It's incredible. But yeah, and then I made this Marlboro one. That was actually, I've seen a lot of people make a Marlboro tapestry, but I did work that up myself in Stitch Fiddle. And it was really janky. Like, I think I dropped stitches. It was one of my first tapestries, and that's a weird, like, Super Saiyan Hello Kitty. So yeah, and then I do kind of want to show you, well, maybe I'll show you later. that we're going to be doing the cathedral flowers. I learned how to do a stacked double crochet, and that made those edges so freaking crispy. I'm obsessed. And it's so easy. It's literally... I hate that I put things off, because when I finally like decide to go and look into something, and then I'm like, wow, that was so simple. Like, why didn't I just learn that? Like, I'm going to know that forever. I'm never going to have to learn it, like look up a stacked double crochet ever again. I just know what that is. It's literally turn it, single crochet, and then go in the middle of the single crochet, and then do another single crochet. And it just looks exactly like a regular double crochet. And it stands up really straight. And, yeah. So, anyways, I'm going to, like, be quite frank. We're going to, this is more of like a introducing projects and vlog. We're not going to get probably a lot of stuff done today. I'm going to try to get some like little pictures to put on the screen when we talk about it more, to kind of give you an idea of what I'm going for, because I did find all of these ideas on, well, just the blanket idea. I found the blanket idea on TikTok. I was like looking at my cathedral flower and I was like, wait, I made that pattern. But, yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to show you right now. And then I'm not going to get much more done, today, because with like, in regards to like crocheting and stuff, because, my father wants to bring dinner over tonight. So he's coming over pretty much probably around the time that I think we're going to be done with, Lava Island. So my day is kind of planned. But look at this. Oh, you can see it already so far away. Look how crispy that edge is. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's a stacked double crochet. And it looks way better than those wimpy little chain threes on the edge. Look at that. Oh, crispy edge. Oh, we love it. And then, okay, color reveal. I chose the copper. I don't know. I just thought, you know, some gold. It reminds me of gold leaf, but yeah, the color is called copper. But that really nice sand color I showed you in a few videos ago, it's going to be so pretty. And then I decided to do a 2-flower repeat on this one. So it's not going to be the full 4 that I showed you, but I'm so excited. Do you guys like seeing me craft? I'm just like showing you. If you ever have questions on how to do something, I could show you or give you a video source of how I learned to do something. I wasn't intending on this being like a tutorial thing. I just kind of wanted to show like my process of how I approach crafts, because it's kind of very like, I don't know, I think I'm pretty like laid back and not too like control freaky over it. It does get me in trouble a lot because I don't plan things out very well, but I just kind of like embrace the chaos, and then sometimes I get really pretty things out of it. And that's kind of just my, I guess, crochet philosophy is just, well, I will say one of my philosophies that I do agree with is that a finished project is better than a perfect one. Just, you know, get it done. You'll get better with time. You'll keep practicing, and the next project might be even better. And sometimes just like undoing stuff because you want something to be perfect is just not worth your time. And sometimes it kind of ruins your relationship with your craft. And we do this because we want to have fun and we want to have pretty stuff. And, you know, it lets us be creative, and that's all we want to do. It's that simple. Anyways, I don't know why I turned into a crochet motivational speaker, but anyways, I'm going to eat a little bit of food before we leave, because we need to leave. We need to leave. It's getting late, and this is like 15 minutes of talking, so bye. Behold, the grippy socks for ultimate jumping power. We went to Lava Island for like 2.5 hours, and we're exhausted. I'm exhausted. There were so many people there today. It was like hotter in the building. It was like all those sweaty little kids. Lydia and I were glistening in sweat. But it was a lot of fun. And actually, I remember that when I told you my dad is bringing home dinner tonight, he wanted me to make pineapple upside down cake, which I just do with a box cake. But I figured I would show you since we're probably not going to get much crochet done today. But yeah. Okay, here we are. I'm hoping this angle works. We'll see if it works. My phone is like contorted. All right, so we're going to make pineapple upside down cupcakes. I got the Perfectly Moist Supreme by Duncan Hines, really good. And then I needed some more maraschino cherries. And then I have the pineapple rings. And my cupcake tin, it's on 350. So basically, I have a bunch of butter in here and brown sugar. And I've been just trying to get it to like melt. So I kind of just left it out and threw a stick of butter in a bowl with some brown sugar and then did some dishes, and it's actually a little bit softer. So I'm going to mash this up and incorporate it because this is that yummy topping at the bottom, and then you put your pineapple on top of it. Butter and brown sugar, like, do you need a measure? It's all good. You just have as much as you want. Butter's good, sugar's good. I'm tempted to go in here with my fingers. Yeah, it's like a paste, which is a little bit interesting. I wonder if that means I need more brown sugar. Does this gross you out that I have my hands? I wash my hands, just so you know. This chunk. Brown sugar is so weird. Like, ah! Oh my god. Ah! I'm making a mess. Guys, I don't know how to cook. You know that, right? Or bake. This is baking. I definitely don't know how to bake. Oh my god. Never in a million years, my man. I made a focaccia. It was okay. It was probably the best bread I ever made, actually. And then I made other breads, and like I never made good bread. Like one of them tasted like raw, like flour. They were supposed to be like baguettes, but they were in the oven forever, so I was like confused. I'm like, how does it taste raw? I don't know. Bakers are magical. Those sourdough ladies that are like taking over TikTok, they do crazy stuff. They're like, I'm making a basil pesto sun-dried tomato celery water sourdough, and we're just gonna see if it works. And I'm like, okay, laminate it. I know sourdough terms now because I'm just like so impressed by those ladies that make these beautiful breads, and they're so pretty the way they decorate them. That could never be me. Not built that way. Okay, it's not crumbly, but I don't care. It's gonna be good. These are just big balls of butter and sugar. Okay, brown sugar, butter in there, pineapples. They have to go in there. I learned from the last time that I did this that, oh, I'm opening a can and they think it's cat food and the cats are coming after me. Okay, so I learned from the last time that I made cupcakes, these pineapple rings are too big. You can split them in half. That's what I did. Split them in half. Boom. Go like that. And then you just place them in. There you go. See? It's fine. Then we're going to take our cherries. How can you say no? They're like little clown noses. This is the clown of the cake world. A pineapple upside down cake. So this is like, it's just a white cake, and I think it's slightly pineapple, like they make the batter slightly pineapple flavor. Cupcakes need 1 cup of water. And I learned, I think it was either Rachel Ray or Ina Garten. I watched a lot of cooking shows when I was younger, but they said always crack the eggs in a separate container from the thing you're making, because if you throw a bunk nasty egg in, then your whole thing's ruined. Pour them in. Then it wants half a cup of vegetable oil. Whee! Then I'm going to get one of my whisks, and then we're just going to start to... Ooh! I think I could get a better spoon than that. Am I going to die? It is very pineapple flavored. It said on the box, don't eat the batter! Am I supposed to leave more room? Okay. I made cake. So let's bake. One in. Right. Okay, so it's time to address the amount of yarn that I have and why I'm doing the checkerboard blanket, which I just gathered a bunch of pictures of, and then I'm going to show you that. We're going to have a sit-down chat. Okay, here is the chaos that is my yarn shelf. I think I showed it like before. I feel like it's getting worse somehow. Like it's like growing. So I need to find like this. That could be a scrap ball. See what I'm saying? Just a little, like all those tiny. I'm not going to do the big skeins. It's going to be scrap project only. And then, so this is crazy. And honestly, I'm sorry. I don't have an explanation. But let's go over here. Boom, boom, boom. Look at my feet. Turn on the light. Oh my gosh. What a mess. Everything's a mess. I'm sorry. Always been a mess. Under this. Look, this box, this bag. Oh my god! Look, this bag. What is going on? Oh my god! And then look. What is going on? Guys, look. There's more. Like, I'm seriously, I don't. Okay, so I just showed you all the yarn, and that really overwhelmed me just showing you. Like that is crazy. It gives me anxiety. Like, did you see all the like knotted stuff? I think that's from my centipede tapestry, which I would love to show you. I made that pattern too. It's really cute. I just like never strung it up or finished it, and honest to God, I don't know where it is. Like it might be in that bag over there with the like in that knotted tangle stuff, and I don't even know how I'm gonna fix that. That's crazy. Okay, so anyways, I showed you the small balls. That's kind of what we're going for. We're going to do checkerboard squares. And then I gathered some pictures. I'm going to put them probably over here. Ah, see my dagger? I love it. Okay, so I'm going to put some pictures over here to kind of show you. Bolt, bolt, bolt maybe. Everybody's doing this on TikTok. And then I think you should be able to see the creators. Maybe I'll link that in the description. And so that's what I'm going to do. Checkerboard. And then the simultaneous project is also going to be the cathedral flower, which I'll show another thing of my pattern right here. And that was the copper yarn I showed you earlier. So with the checkerboard blanket, that's going to be its own chapter. I'm going to try to work up, as you can see, it's like each square, you pick 2 colors, you do your checkerboard in like a little square panel, and then you sew all those panels together to make a huge checkerboard blanket with different colors. And I think that would be so cool as like one of my blankets, and very mindless too. A very easy stitch. I think it's just a bunch of double crochets and then you do your little color change. So I'm excited for that. And then maybe we can like go over next time our like color like combinations. And then I need to like actively gather all those little balls. And my plan is to kind of clear that out from the shelf and then hopefully move all that stuff that's like over there onto the shelf. I need to clean up that corner. It's just been a mess ever since we moved, and I just haven't like organized it. I think because it scares me. So yeah, and we moved like 3 or 4 months ago. Yeah, so it's time. It's time to go through it and figure it out. And I need to put laundry. Actually, everything's a mess right now. Like I need to clean. And my dad's about to come over, and I have a lot of stuff. But this is just life. You go, 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 go. Right? You can sleep when you're dead. So yeah, cupcakes have 4 minutes. Yay! So I'm actually gonna focus on probably like folding laundry and doing stuff like that, and then like kind of tidying my house up, and then I'll show you the cupcakes. Maybe I can get a checkerboard square done per checkerboard saga video. That would be cool. This is my square of the day. Yay! I would like that. I would really, really enjoy that. And then once I have all my squares, we'll have a big sewing in together thing. So yeah. And I like this too because, you know, I'm not a big fan of sewing, but I think it's better than chaining 500 and going straight across a long strip and just doing a crazy king size blanket. I think this sounds a lot more fun. So, and that's what I'm trying to do. I want to have fun. I don't want to suffer through a project. Because that's not fun. Haha. Okay. Bye. I'm gonna wait for my cupcakes to be done and clean my house like I already said. Bye. Okay. Guess who pooped in the tub? Lydia did. It wasn't me. Lydia did while my cupcakes timer was going off, and I had to switch her from Daddy's tub to my tub so that Daddy could bleach his tub and pick. Well, we're about to have a cupcake, but you get the idea. Time for the flip. I'm not guaranteeing this will be successful. As a matter of fact, because I'm filming, I'm suspecting it won't be successful, but can you see it? Can you see it? What if you're missing it? What if the camera's wrong? No, you can see it. You can see it. I just saw it. Okay. Bam! Did they? I feel like something's happening. Did it happen? Oh, nothing happened. Do I need to loosen them? Oh, I got... What's happening? Is it happening? Wait, I'm scared. There's one in there. Are they? One of them flipped over. Oh, no. Okay. You get the idea, though. They're so pretty. They're decent. I don't know how I'm going to do this. We're going to move this one over there. I don't know, babe, but these look good. I'm just going to get out. 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 Uh-oh. I got one. I got one. Okay. This one just doesn't... Oh, there we go. We got it. Okay. I don't know what my kid is talking about. She just like, she constantly is talking. She's never not talking. Okay. Ooh, it's hot. I forgot it's still hot. It's okay. I have kitchen hands. I used to work in it. Oh, it came out so easily because there was a lot of butter in that one. That's why. Oh, beautiful. Ah. Okay. Do you want a cupcake? I had cupcakes early. Which one do I want? I want this one. Cheers. Can you see it? Uh-huh. It's good. It's really good. Sorry, that was a really big bite. I love making these. All right. My dad's going to be here with dinner soon. The kid is clean. I just need to tidy up my house. So I'm going to do that. And yeah, I don't know where this vlog is going. It's going somewhere though. We're going to figure it out. Okay. Hi. I just got done like kind of pre-editing the video and it's really long. So I showed you the pattern. We made some cupcakes together. And the next video, we're going to go over color combos and we'll start making our square. I hope you had fun. I took a shower finally. We had our dinner. It was great. I just packed up the cupcakes, cleaned up the kitchen a little bit. I could do a little bit more. But I hope you guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it may be. If you're watching, please like and subscribe. And as always, I will see you soon with more projects. Okay? Bye.